In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 ways of practicing movement cultivation. It's actually going to be like 7, but between you and me, it's just maybe going to be 5. And it's just basically looking at what do humans do when we live our lives. Sure, we can go to a gym. Sure, we can go to a studio, and we can do these little workouts or exercises. And have you ever considered the relationship between the word exorcism and exercise? You know, or the robotic mechanical movements that are found in gyms, doing this, the basically standardized sort of really crazy way that we relate to and understand movement, completely divorced from what it means to be human. So what we're going to talk about eventually after I stop rambling is what do humans actually do? And what are the movements that we can do really well that will lift the quality of our life? And maybe they're just as special as the special movements that we do in the studios or the temples. Because those are special movements. Those are better than the regular movements. But honestly, if you can't do the regular movements well, then the other ones are pretty fucking irrelevant at some point. So what are the movements? Number 1, walking. Number 2, standing. Number 3, sitting. Number 4, laying. And then the 2 that I made up are, I'm not going to make them up, but breathing and squatting. Because these are basic human things. And people might be like, oh, this is bullshit. These are just, that's simple, that's stupid. But really, go squat. Go squat for an hour. Tell me if you can do it. I bet most people can't do it. I mean, if you were raised in, you know, other countries, Asian countries, then yeah, you can probably do it because your actually hips are open. But if you grew up in a modern country where you have been constricted and imprisoned your whole life by chairs and shoes, probably can't do it. Also, just observe the way people walk and observe the way you walk. You know, generally our movements should be uplifting and should carry us, and we should have a sense of lightness and buoyancy and springiness in our tissues and in the ways in which we move, but most of us don't. I got the pain here, I got pain here, I got pain, I can't do this. Or Another experiment is just sit on the floor for an hour. See how bad that hurts. In any position, much less a position without any support. It's probably going to hurt. Or just stand straight up for an hour. Probably can't do it. Have to shift side to side, lean on this, lean on that. I can't do it, it hurts. And then laying down, you know, wake up in the morning, fuck, I slept weird, it hurts, gotta get this crazy mattress and these ergonomic pillows, and I gotta get all these devices. And then the way in which we breathe. That's the most basic primal movement, which sets up the tone of all of the other ones. So basically the general idea here is, oh my god, what about these basic movements? Which is most of our life, rather than the little percentage where we go to a studio and do special movements, or go to a class and do special movements. What about the movements that carry us to those classes? What about the way in which we get in and out of our car? What about the way in which we sit in the seat? Oh, I just went to yoga class, I got so open. Back in my car, alright, here we go. Oh, now I'm getting stressed. Oh wait, now I'm talking to my cell phone. Now I'm multitasking, now I'm all over the place. Was that yoga class really going to do anything? Just undoing all of the work. Or, oh, I just went and spent all this money, I got this body work, I got this acupuncture, but then go sit down in a chair, boop, plop down, jar the fuck out of your skeletal system, carry on just our bad habits. So I could keep rambling on with examples, but the general idea we're talking about here is, sure, we're taught and sold this idea that there's these magical special movements that we have to go do in magical special places with experts. But what about our own expertise in actually paying attention and examining the ways in which we walk, we stand, we sit, we lay down, and then squat and breathe. And sure, we can go to specialists and experts in classes to learn and unlearn and get the poor movements out of our system. But we have to perhaps get rid of this thing that, oh, I'm going to go in this room and do these sacred, ancient movements, and it's going to get me somewhere. I'm going to do something. Or we could just, when we walk, we could just pay attention. How am I walking? What's going on? What are my feet doing? How is my gait? How do I feel? How am I breathing? And is my movement relating to my breath? Are they harmonized? Are my mind, my breath, and my body working together in a synchronized fashion? Or are they just all over the fucking place? Or do I have no idea whatsoever at all? Same thing for all the things that I just listed. But I think squatting is really great to start doing, and sitting on the floor and minimizing really this chair bullshit that's not really designed for a human body. I'm not sure which body it was designed for, but most of them are not designed for humans. Same thing with shoes. Pretty much just because I'm a judgmental, critical jerk, obviously. You've noticed that yet? When I'm out in public, I watch people, and I watch their bodies, and I'm like, oh yeah, their left hip is fucked up. Ooh, they're got a lot of compression in their thoracic. Or I look at their shoes, and I'm like, ooh, they're like this far removed from actual reality, and they have no idea what's actually happening in their body. Or like that person's beating the fuck out of their skeletal system when they walk. You know, just because that's whatever. But it's fun to do because you can start to see things in the body. And if you understand meridian theory, you can start to see patterns and be like, oh, their liver's fucked. And then you understand different things, start putting pieces together, and there you go. You have something that's fun and entertaining, and as an outlet for your fucking OCD neuroses. More importantly, you can apply it to your own self and move through life with more comfort and ease and efficiency, which sounds a lot more fun than being in pain. I don't know about you, but pain sucks. Muscle tension sucks. I mean, it's not cool. But if we're self-inflicting it, can't blame anyone but ourselves. So maybe we should look at it. That's the point of the video, or maybe the pointless part of the video. I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and it's given you some food for thought, or maybe it's just offended you completely. But another note, I highly recommend getting some like barefoot shoes, and actually just like realizing how stupid shoes are in general, and realizing that we don't actually need arch support, because arches are support. Have you ever seen the St. Louis Arch? There's nothing in the middle that supports it. Have you ever walked through a door as an arch? There's nothing in the door that's supporting the arch, because the arch is supporting the door frame? I don't know. Were we born and put on the planet ill-equipped to live on the planet? I don't know. Something to consider. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, post a comment, share it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you soon.